Good morning, my friends. How is everybody? So, hope everybody's okay. Um, we got the big psych with the rain the other day. We thought we had some rain coming. We're on 3 weeks of no rain. We had extreme heat for a few days, and then now it's back to normal summer weather. So yes, a lot of the country, a lot of parts of the world are going through these droughts, and drinking water is probably going to be affected. I believe Lake Mead is a really important source of water for some parts of the country, and I guess it's not looking too good. So we probably will have water shortages soon, just so you know. So I posted a video the other day. I took it down because I didn't vet it before I posted it, which I should have done. And I still can't find exactly what this guy was saying, except I did find like a comment about this happening. And considering they keep saying you'll have no privacy, you'll have nothing and be happy, you'll own nothing and be happy, which means I'm assuming private property. I don't think it'll just apply to farming or businesses. I think it's going to apply to all of us. And their plan is to relocate us into these smart cities, these sustainable cities, okay? Because soon your phone will be obsolete. You'll have no more phone in your hand. It'll be in your body with a chip that people don't believe is right around the corner. Right around the corner is the mark of the beast, which I believe, okay? We're already living in the beast system, but now you're fully transitioning into that beast system once you put that mistake in your body. And this is where persecution is going to come with Christians, which is why I think they just overturned Roe v. Wade so that Christians can start being persecuted, because people seem to think that every single person that's pro-life is a Christian, which is a big false statement. That is not true. There are people that are not Christian that are pro-life. I hate to burst the bubble out there, but Christians are being attacked, okay? Let me finish because I keep doing this. I go off topic. I'm trying not to. So this gentleman, Montegraph, he has a lot of good information if you want to check out his channel, was talking about 2025 and how there's going to be a drastic drop in the population. And the reason for it, he said, was going to be, us doing that to ourselves, committing hara-kiri, okay? Now, what I did see was somebody wrote a little paragraph about this happening in another country when people were relocated from like rural to city. For some reason, they were themselves, okay? People are already doing that right now in high numbers. We just don't hear about it, okay? Just like overdose is the #1 killer right now in men. We're not hearing about it from ages 18 to 40 something. That's because they're letting all these drugs flood in the country, and they just filled with horse tranquilizers, and they don't respond to Narcan. So yes, I believe they are killing the addicts. My opinion, many people's opinion. So anyway, this is the statement that he made that he found on this website. It's called Deagle.com, Degal.com. If you want to go look it up. It's like a site that has like government intel or something like that. So again, I didn't find anything except that article that was referring to this happening in another country. I didn't see anybody saying, yes, this is going to happen in the United States. But I do believe it is going to happen because of what's coming, because of what they're not telling you. They don't want to scare you. They're never going to tell you the truth, guys, fully, because people will go in panic mode. I think we know this, right? So they're not going to tell you until it's too late. There is something going on with the frequencies out there, I believe, that is affecting people's moods. Okay? Just keep that in mind. You can go and check out the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance is like the frequency in the air, and yes, it does affect us. All the things they give us, the music that we listen to, I believe was designed to bring us to a lower vibration, okay? some of the music that we listen to surpasses, again, that pineal gland. There's something with that pineal gland that's important, and that's why they make sure that they calcify it on us so it's not open and working and all that good stuff, right? It's there for a reason, so it shouldn't be getting calcified by the time you're a teenager. That's my point, right? That was put there for a reason when God created us, right? Okay. Something else I wanted to talk about, and this is the evil. This is the evil showing itself. It's rearing its ugly head. We have Miss Elizabeth Warren from my state, saying that these pesky clinics that are around that are helping pregnant women progress in their pregnancy and not get an A and keep their baby, and they're helping them, oh, we need to shut them down because they're just in the way. They're just in the way of us murdering babies. Then I see a video of this other girl, and I told you there are women out there that are looking at a pregnancy like it's a parasite. That is not a healthy way to look at a pregnancy. I am sorry. It's not. God forbid these people have children. This is why people are killing their children today. You understand that? You're devaluing a baby's life. Therefore, you're devaluing a child's life by your logic. And people are just killing their kids. I just don't understand it. People are shooting at people holding babies. This is how cold-hearted we are. That dream I had where someone came up and stole my stuff and shot me dead, which I woke up before I died. That dream meant something. That is what's happening on our streets of America right now. People are just killing each other, killing their children. We're not thinking anything. We're fighting over we're fighting over gender, we're fighting over politics, we're fighting over the bug, we're fighting over the protection. For what? They are creating us. They're creating that fight. You understand that? If you're falling for all of this, if you're rallying on the streets, you're just falling for their traps. Here's another interesting thing. When the bug was around bad and people were trying to get certain medications and people were over here mocking them and calling them stupid and I hope you die. Oh, what do you think, you're a horse, right? When in America we have the right to try medications, but not these. These medications were banned and pharmacies were not filling them, right? And I said, you know what, you people that are being cruel and mean and awful, you keep letting them you keep opening the door to tyranny, they're going to walk right in. And that tyranny isn't just going to apply to conservatives. It's going to apply to every single American. That door is going to come back and swing and hit you. Well, right now, I guess Walgreens is refusing, one Walgreens, I guess, to fill birth control. You thought it was funny and cute when people were trying to get medications when they were dying. But now it's a problem because they won't give you your birth control. There you go. There's your door swinging at you. They're not just coming after one political group, guys. Understand that. They're coming after all of us. Okay? The tyranny. You're letting it in. You're letting it in because it doesn't apply to you and you don't care and you want to scoff and mock and all that stuff. It's going to affect you as well. So just keep that in mind. That was just a little scenario that I thought was pretty interesting. Now, do I think they should be doing that and then persecuting women for getting A's at the same time? No. But again, this is happening for a reason. It's not just because they care about A's. It's not. I don't believe that. I believe they are trying to take total control. And the women that are saying, I don't want men controlling my life, blah, blah, you're letting men control your life. You're letting men dress like you. And then you're letting men take away what it is to be a woman. Because we can't even say what that is anymore in this country. God forbid. Why not? Why aren't we telling these young kids the truth that no matter how hard you try, you're never going to fully feel like that gender that you're trying to be, and it may cause you trouble down the line. Are we telling these kids that, or are we going, oh, do you feel like a boy or a girl? Oh, okay, well, let's start you on some hormone blockers and then maybe, remove your top part of your body, you know, because that's nothing. It's just put there to feed your children, but that's nothing. And they don't talk about how dangerous these surgeries are. And they don't talk about how dangerous these puberty blockers can be for your children. No, not talking about that. They're perfectly fine. They're perfectly safe. Don't worry. It's okay if your child at 13 without a developed brain, without a fully developed brain, they can go mutilate their bodies because they know at 13 what they want in life. Want to know what I was doing at 13? It's not right. It's child abuse. And people are seeing it. People in the LGBTQ community are standing up and they're saying, you know what? You people need to cut the crap because we fought for a long time to be accepted, number one. Number two, we had to have that stigma on us as we were perverts and chomos, and we're not. But guess what they're adding to the LGBTQ community pretty soon? And they're going to make you feel bad for these people and make you think it's normal to love on a child. We're allowing it. We're opening the door for it. We're participating in it because we think it makes them inclusive. Like someone said the other day, I don't remember who it was, so I'm sorry, I'm not trying to steal your words, but I believe it needs to be heard. Why can't you find another way to make your child feel inclusive instead of taking them to adult sexual entertainment, including the gay pride parades? Someone said it the other day. That is not a place for children. A gay person. I've heard many gay people say, no, that's not. I've asked my daughter what she thinks about it because she's gay. Well, it's not right, but what am I going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You need to speak up. That's what you need to do about it. You can't just let things happen and ignore it because it doesn't apply to you. Because maybe one day it will. And now all these children are going to be... Those are the ones that are going to be themselves. Why do you think they're banning these blockers in the United Kingdom? There's a reason. There's a reason they say seeking help to transition back these kids. Oh, like 100 of them. What do they need help for? I thought it's reversible. It's easy to go back to your normal gender. You really think that after putting all that crap in your body, you really think it's just going to be like that without any disruption in your body? Without any possible causes of things that are not good? These same people told us it was okay to enslave people based on the color of their skin. They said it was okay to deny people service based on the color of their skin. Stop thinking it's okay because Big Daddy says it's okay. They won't even admit that life begins at conception. They won't even admit it because they know they're wrong. But they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know what they led you to do for decades and thought it was okay. It's just the way they work. How come they don't talk about it wasn't just white people that owned slaves? Why is it just white people being persecuted right now? That's what I'd like to know. Why do they teach that in schools? Why do they only focus on that in schools? Why do they tell people America is an our country? It's an our system. The only people that are the people up there on the top shelf, you know, the untouchables. And it isn't even really about being it's more about who you are and what your social status is. Because if you're not an elite, they could care less. They're out for their own. As we have nothing, okay, and own nothing and be happy, they're all going to be rich. As we have no guns, they're all going to have guns. How about we get rid of all the guns on the planet? How about that? And then we don't have to worry anymore about anybody picking one up. Oh, but that's not going to happen. Simple solution. Put more protection in the schools. Oh, we don't have money for that. But we can send billions and trillions of dollars across to other countries, right? We can give our FEMA money to people coming here illegally, and as they're allowing them to, pulling them in through the border by the night still, apparently still, using our money, as we have our own American citizens dying on the streets, homeless, helpless, lost. They're going to push fear on you about climate change next. That's the next agenda, just so you know. Just so you know. And also, this HWO declaring the monkeypox a national emergency, they have total control over us the next outbreak. Total control, the HWO does. We have China buying up all kinds of land over here. Why? They're selling us out, guys. Selling you out. When we have people on the streets fighting for criminals, but we don't have them on the streets fighting for the innocent children being shot dead. We don't have them on the streets fighting for the people killing each other on the streets. Or innocent people being shot by drive-by. We don't see them marching for that. But we're going to march after someone just tried to kill a mother and her 2 babies and had a 6-hour standoff with the police, who probably would have kept shooting eventually anyway, because he didn't want to stop. He didn't want to sacrifice. He didn't want that. He knew he was going to go out that way. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if he ended up killing anybody in that building. Maybe he didn't. But the fact that, again, and then you have people with no compassion for that poor mother or her children. They're screaming at her. Mob mentality. There you go. You can't understand her side. You can't say, listen, sweetie, I understand your side, but we're just upset that he got killed. And maybe it didn't have to go that way. Listen, I don't know. I didn't see the end of the video when they shot at him. I don't know what made them shoot at him. But like she said, where were all of you when he was suffering with his mental health? None of you were around. None of you came here to help him, check on him. Nobody. We have a severe mental health crisis in this country, and they are ignoring it. They're the cause of it, actually. They know this. It's the whole point. Such a mess, guys. This is why I say you gotta get out of the world. You've got to find God, because He's the only way to protect you through this. You can't be afraid. You have to prepare mentally, physically, spiritually. That's it. Just be ready. Don't be sitting here distracted, going along with the mob mentality, going along with the virtue signaling, because it's all just a trap at the end of the day to just make us hate each other. And it's working. They are actually doing a really good job at destroying this country. And that's because they've got people distracted with things like the Q operation, where people think that things are going on underground and Mr. T's going to save the world. No, he's not. He's part of it. He's part of it. He was put in that seat for a reason. And he told you, I am the chosen one. Oh, gosh, they tell you everything. And people still don't get it. Goes in one ear, out the other. They don't pick up on the signaling. Oh, Lordy, 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 help us. Please help us. Get us out of here. Get us out of here before... I just feel bad for, like, my kids, my future grandkids, which... I don't regret my kids at all. I love my kids. My kids are my world. But I feel bad that I brought them into this world. I really do. Especially my Jackson, who has disabilities, and he's going to go through it because I see how people treat people with disabilities out there. There's some sickos out there. There's some people that have not been taught right from wrong, sadly. Because they're not being raised by parents. They're being raised on the streets. They're being abused by their parents. And this is where the whole A argument comes in. I get it. But how about we stop being so promiscuous? How about we get rid of things like Tinder and these dating sites? How about we go back to normal? Maybe there wouldn't be so much promiscuity going on. But again, they gave it to you and you used it. You got yourself in that predicament, right? Because they gave it to you. They're creating all of this. If you can't see that this is all being done on purpose, if you don't believe you're being spied on, just like that, take that for an example, okay? If 20 years ago we said we'd have mass surveillance in the United States, in the freest country of the world, where they could watch everything you do and spy on you, we'd be like, no way. That would never happen. That's crazy. It happened out of fear and lies and deception. Just like they're going to do with the climate change. Fear, lies, and deception. Listen, it's been, I told you guys, acid rain, global cooling, global warming, climate change. Antarctica's going to melt. Florida, California's going to be underwater. In 10 years. In 10 years. In 10 years. In 10 years, it's been like what? How many things? So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They're going to tell me they waited 50 years to jump on the climate change situation when they seen it coming? When they knew it was coming? Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. Instead, we're spending billions and trillions of dollars on robots and AI. We're spending billions and trillions of dollars to try to recreate the Big Bang, playing God, breaking into other dimensions. But we can't cure world hunger. We can't do that. No, we don't have enough money. There's too many of you. Stop talking like that nonsense you talk. AI is going to take over humanity. This is the last generation. Generation Z. Wake up, guys. Wake up from your sleep. You might be awake. I don't know. I don't know who's watching. How many? All three of you that are watching the videos. It's very time consuming though, guys. So if you do follow people, just at least like their videos. Because it does. I don't have to do this. I could be just taking care of me and my own and not talking about any of this. Right? All of us that talk like this. All of us that probably have targets on our heads already. I'm sure. But I'm not gonna just ignore things and bury my head in the sand like a lot of people are doing. I can't do that. Again, it's about the warning of the snake. China, you know, China that just got fired from Disney. You see what happened at Sesame Place? I'm curious to know the race of the person that was in that Rosita suit. Just curious. They will cancel you in a heartbeat. You gotta watch what you do out there. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Mob mentality. We're not robots yet, guys. We still have the ability to think different and have different beliefs, and that's okay. Doesn't make you a bad person. But these people, and it all started with everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner. That's where they broke our kids and this generation. That's where it all started, and it just trickled from there. Cry rooms in colleges. Take your teddy bear. Go have a timeout. It's unreal. It's unbelievable. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go. I just wanted to talk about those couple things because it's just disturbing. It's disturbing to hear people like this fighting to kill babies and then fighting against the people that are trying to help people keep their babies. That's what I don't get. That's a little twisted. But anyway, this is our world we're living in. This is our reality. Time to find God. He's real. You weren't created by a big bang. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. I hope you take my advice. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay safe.